Hello, it's Wayne Johnson and Clint Smith with Anglers Habitat giving you this week's fishing report. Clint's done a little investigative research, so I'm going to kind of let him take it from here. It is July 15th, and it is at about, I'll tell you the exact time, 2 o'clock. So it's a pretty current report, and fishing is improving everywhere. And so, Clint, what did we find out about, let's say, the Big Wood?
Big Wood, I still don't have any really good reports yet. I need to get in touch with a couple of shops that I know can take care of me on that. But as far as the water, it's still a little bit high, but coming down, I think it's going to get fishable pretty quick. If you're going to head that way to take a look at it, Silver Creek's always a good option. Silver Creek's fishing pretty good. You should start seeing your PMD hatches pretty quick. The Betas and Blue Wings and such should be around too. So that's another option if you're headed up to that country. So
nice thing too is that going to that country, there is a lot of options. You got South Fork to Boise on your way, and of course you got Silver Creek, you got the Lost. So you do have some choices.
Yep, you definitely have a lot of choices over there. A little bit closer to home, Wayne mentioned the South Fork of the Boise. It's definitely improving. Flows are like right at 1600 CFS. It's still really good to float. Be careful if you're going to go weight it. It's a little bit high, but it's doable. We're finally starting to see some pink alberts hatch in the afternoons. The salmon flies are dwindling, but fish are still eating them, and the golden stones should be starting anytime. So that's definitely another option, and a very good option, especially if you want to get your pontoon boat or your drift boat out and go float.
Yeah, just be careful. Be sure to wear your flotation devices. I don't care what you're in. I was in a pontoon boat over there once, got my anchor caught.
Yep.
And next thing you know, my boat's like this, and I had to make a decision, and the decision was cut the anchor rope. So that's what I did, and I still had a great day, but I'll tell you, safety can turn into disaster really quick. So be sure to wear your flotation device. I think it's flowing about 2,000 CFS.
It's right at 1600.
1600, so it's actually come down a little bit.
So it's down.
So it's kind of normal flows for this time of year, and so a lot of fish being caught. I've had a lot of customers in here just saying they've had just incredible days over there. So what about over the Indian Reservation?
Duck Valley is doing quite well. We're really, really lucky to have this late of excellent fishing on that reservoir. Usually on those reservoirs, it's about done by now.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of algae growth, and they're not seeing that as bad this year with the cool temperatures. Every reservoir is between a fish every hour to half hour, which is an awesome day of fishing down there. They're catching some big fish in the 16 to 20 inch range, and it's still the standard lake patterns. Just be sure you take your sinking lines, and you're going to be looking at the woolly buggers and leeches, chironomids. The damsels are really strung out this year with the cool weather, so they continue to be a pretty effective pattern as well.
So at least the cool spring had a positive effect someplace. And last but not least, our favorite haunt, the Owyhee.
The Owyhee's doing quite well. I actually got the privilege to fish it on Monday. It fished quite well. Evenings are definitely better. Evenings and mornings are better. You'll have a pretty good spinner fall in the mornings. Evenings you'll see hatches. The biggest problem we had was the abundance of bugs and different kinds of bugs, because every fish was keyed on something different, and so we were changing flies a lot. Midday nymphing and the big streamers are still really effective, and the fish and the fishery itself are in outstanding shape. I was really, really happy with what I saw in the way of bugs, river life. The health of the fish looks awesome. It seems, I don't know what changed, but it seems like we're catching a lot more small fish in the 8 to 10 inch range, which shows a really good healthy population of fish. And the big fish are really, really starting to put on weight again and look really, really good.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself in the last couple of years. More and more small fish being caught. That kind of hurts the image a little bit, but sure healthy for the river. It shows you reproduction's going on. New fish are coming in, and of course new fish equal big fish somewhere down the road. Now, how about water clarity?
Water clarity is still probably a foot to 18 inches. It's not great, but I think we're probably as clear as we're going to see it for probably pushing a year. It's going to take a little while for the alkalinity to come through that water. I really think it gives those fish a sense of security, though, and improves the fishery.
I do too. I noticed as the river was getting clearer, like last year, I could stand in areas where it'd be 3 to 4 foot deep. I could see my feet.
Yep.
And it seemed the clearer the water would get, the more challenging the fishing
Definitely.
became. So I think it bodes well for you. You're going to get more bugs. The water colors off a little bit, which I think gives fish less time to decide if they're going to strike yours or the natural next to it, and they're more apt to go after that artificial fly. So I think it's good too.
Definitely.
Definitely. So.
Yep.
If you have any questions here, you can call myself or Clint here at 208-454-8188 or go to live chat on our website, anglershabitat.com, and we'll be glad to answer any questions you can have. You may have about fishing the area, and if we don't know the information, we'll find it for you. So thank you very much. Clint, thank you very much for your research,
Yep.
and we'll see you next time.
Have a good day.
Thank you.